Several thousand years ago, a saint was born in this world. He was very sensible and intelligent. Brijesh lived in the kingdom. Even the king of the kingdom used to come to him to seek his advice. All the people of the state used to bow down to that saint. Any problem in anyone's house, he used to reach straight to the saint. Once a big businessman from another country came to that king's kingdom. The merchant brought 2 flowers for the king. He told the king that one flower is fake and one is real. If you identify it, I will give you both these flowers. Along with this, I will also give half of my property to you. But if you are not able to identify the real flower, then you will also have to give me the same amount back. The king accepted the words of that merchant. The merchant presented both the flowers in front of. Both looked exactly alike. It was very difficult to identify the real and the fake. The king could not understand anything what to do. Because if he could not identify, then he would have to give half of his property. The king was in a big dilemma. Suddenly he remembered the saint who used to live in his kingdom. He sent a call to the saint from his courtiers. The courtiers went and told the whole thing to the saint, and asked him to go with him, following the order of the king. The saint entered the king's court. Flowers were presented to the saint. Seeing both the flowers, the saints also got confused. Now the saint told the merchant that I need some time. And that saint started walking in Raj Darbar. While walking, he opened the windows of the court. As soon as the windows were opened, a bee came inside. And she went and sat on the real flower. Seeing this, a smile appeared on the saint's face. The saints were watching all this from a distance. Then he came near and told the merchant that the flower on the left hand is real and the one on the right hand is fake. The businessman was also surprised to hear the words of the saint because sometimes he himself used to forget which flower is real and which is fake. The merchant asked the saint, "How did you identify it?" Then the saint replied, "No matter how intelligent and clever we become, we are fools in front of nature. Our intellect can be deceived, but nature never remains deceived. The flower on which the bee has gone and sat can never be fake." All the problems God has given to man, he has also left the solution around him. But man gets nervous quickly and he is not able to put his intelligence in the right place. If a man wants, he can solve his every problem by himself. It needs some patience and discretion. God has made man the most intelligent of all living beings in this world. But human beings have covered their intelligence along with their behavior etc. Man thinks himself to be the most clever. That is why he gets cheated the most. God did not give deceit and greed to other living beings like human beings. Life is a challenge. We should accept this challenge. That's why his consciousness is absolutely transparent. Those who cannot accept this keep cursing it all their life. When God was born in this world, there was a lot of challenge before him. But he never gave up. Lord Rama spent 14 years in exile. Sri Krishna was expelled from his city as soon as he was born. We should learn from the character of God that no problem in a man's life is so big that he cannot solve it. If you ever have any confusion in life, once you read the Gita, all your doubts will be removed. In the Gita, Sri Krishna says the same thing to Arjuna, that a man should keep on doing his work and should not have any desire for the fruit. While doing work, give up the attachment of your mind. Otherwise, attachment will become an obstacle in the way of your action. The person who tries to do good work gets good results. There is an anecdote in Mahabharata. Both Arjuna and Duryodhana went to meet Sri Krishna before the war. At that time Krishna was resting. Duryodhana went and stood near his head. And Arjun sat in the service of his feet. When Sri Krishna woke up, he found Arjun sitting in front of him. Krishna asked, "Tell me, friend, what do you want?" Duryodhan got angry on this, that I am elder, you should ask me first. Then Krishna said, "Come on, no problem, first you ask." So Duryodhan said, "I need an army for the war." Duryodhan asked according to his wisdom. Arjun said, "Lord, I only want you." On this Krishna said that I cannot take up arms because I have taken this vow. Then Arjun said, "You just become my companion. I don't want anything else." Arjuna won the battle under the leadership of Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna explained to Arjuna that whatever happens in this world, there is a reason behind it. The welfare of the people is also behind it. You forget everything and come to my shelter. And hand over your everything to me. That's why man should not be afraid of his problems. Leave everything to God. If there is faith in God, then God will do good.